And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gamble Rogers Soccer Complex in the south side of St. Augustine, Florida, as the TBC Eagles are taking on South Region rival Toccoa Falls College in a South Region competition. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau. You're watching TBC Men's Soccer now on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. In the women's game, Toccoa Falls won that game 4-1. Kim Berry scored twice for Toccoa Falls. Hannah Lohman got Trinity Baptist on the board with just a few minutes left to play, but Toccoa having a terrific season, now 7-3. Rayleigh Covington and Ava Ream also scored for Toccoa Falls. They got 2 goals in the first half and 2 in the second. They're undefeated in the South Region, now 2 wins, no losses. Trinity Baptist now 1-1 in the South Region. Again, Hannah Lohman scored in minute 87. Give you some of the numbers of the men's Toccoa and Trinity teams in just a moment. The ball game underway, and our first shot already taken by Nicholas Ortiz Valbuena, who has scored twice on the season for TBC. This is our first home game, and we're not even at our home field, and that's because of the weather that came through the west side of Jacksonville on Thursday. Field took a pounding, and we want to thank everybody here at Gamble Rogers for allowing us to use their facilities. An absolutely beautiful artificial surface field out there, and there are some youth games going on surrounding us as well. Trinity Baptist College 4-3 on the season, 1-1 in South Region competition. They're coming off a 5-2 win against NAIA powerhouse Florida College this past Monday. Trinity Baptist is averaging 3.3 goals per game, 15 shots per game, and 52.4% of those shots are on goal, with 21.9% going in. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a Trinity Baptist throw-in. The TBC Eagles in the home whites with the blue shorts, going from the right to the left, and Toccoa Falls wearing a navy blues with the gold trim and shorts. And coming into today's play, Toccoa Falls 3-8-1 overall on the season. No wins, 4 losses in the South Region. They were scheduled to play at Johnson University of Florida on Thursday. I do not have an update on how that game went. Just before that game, Toccoa fell 8-1 at Piedmont University on October 9th. Toccoa Falls averages 1.25 goals per game, 5 shots per game. Half of those have been on goal, and 27% of their shots have gone in. Corner kick for TBC. That's going to sail all the way to the sideline and out of bounds, and it'll be a Toccoa throw-in. Ashton Carney, number 17, leads Trinity Baptist with 7 goals on the season. Colton Davis has 11 goals for Toccoa Falls College. He wears number 14, so you can identify them. I knew the 10's hanging down over the camera, but we had to make some adjustments to keep our electronics out of the direct sunlight. Better to have a slight obstruction than to lose our feed because of the sun. We do appreciate it. Hope you can bear with us there. We're not on our home field, so we use what is available. And again, thank you to Gamble Rogers Soccer Complex here in St. Augustine. Going to be a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Michael Guthrie, Nathan Maloney, Joshua Lang have each scored once for Toccoa Falls, and Noah Williamson has 2 goals. Ashton Carney was 7 for TBC. Jesus Cruz tied for the team lead with 7 goals himself. Odansi Aj and Deasaba have scored 4 times and assisted 3 more. Di Walker Thapa has 2 goals and 5 assists for TBC, and Gabriel Guzman has scored once and assisted twice. Mason Lambert in the goal for Trinity Baptist College. 507 minutes entering play today. Inside the box is Thapa, sends it out front. TBC unable to get off the shot. Toccoa with tight defense. Ralph Richardson fires from long range, gets under it, and hits it up and over the crossbar. Richardson's first attempt of the afternoon. TBC has already taken 2 shots. Lambert in his 507 minutes of work, 37 saves on the season. Shaquem Shaw and Liam Davis has also seen time in the net. Lambert, 9 goals allowed with those 37 saves. Goal kick back towards midfield. Noah DeWeese in goal for Toccoa Falls. No surprise there. We saw DeWeese play terrific goalkeeping last year against TBC. As Lambert chases that one down and rolls it back into play. Noah DeWeese, 555 minutes entering play today. 33 goals allowed, 68 saves. This is my first chance to see the team in person. This is their first home game. They had 2 scheduled against Campbellsville University Harrodsburg, both on the home field. Both have been canceled. So this is our first home game for the men's team. All the way across the field goes Nicholas Ortiz Valbuena. They call him Nico. And up the right side of the box, Andres Vasquez. Vasquez in the corner, backs it up. Ortiz takes a shot, and that one is knocked away from Samuel Tarrer. Samuel Tarrer, Tarrer, hopefully saying that correctly. No score, game just underway. We get an opportunity, we'll see if we can make a little adjustment and get that view a little bit better. Corner kick for Trinity Baptist, overshoots everything and rolls out of bounds. Toccoa Falls coming from Toccoa Falls, Georgia. Battle for the ball at the near sideline. Winning that battle was John McIver, whom we've seen many times against TBC. He, though, is called for the, draws the foul, and Toccoa will get the free kick. John McIver, a junior from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Wakefield, our official statistician here this afternoon, and we've had a number of people helping to work the camera, trying to stay cool as well. It's gotten a lot warmer here this afternoon than when we started. Temperatures are now approaching the mid-80s with bright sunshine. When we got here for the women's game, we were about 78 degrees, cloud cover, and gentle breeze. So big drastic change in the weather. Toccoa sending this one all the way toward the corner. Kept in play. Ortiz has the ball stripped away, but TBC maintains possession. Vasquez with the shot, but blocked by a Toccoa defender, and this one goes out of bounds. Battle for the ball, Hilbus Matute. Number 17 is Kearney with 7 goals, and this one sent well out of bounds. Defensive play by Kevin Frawley. Toccoa Falls is led by head coach Nathan Lowry. The athletic director of Toccoa Falls College is Mr. Josh Taylor, and the sports information director is Mr. Micah Riles. Ramyanad makes his return to Trinity Baptist. He used to coach the women's team, now the head coach of the men's team after a couple of years away. Mr. John D. Jones, the athletic director of Trinity Baptist College. Cassandra Stoll, our head trainer, and our game day coordinator is Ms. Alexandra Enriquez, and she and her crew did a banner job getting everything down here to St. Augustine so we could bring you the broadcast. Loose ball popped up into the air. I am the sports information director, Ray Bureau of Trinity Baptist College. The pop up back towards midfield. And a battle for the ball, won by Aaron Uribe. That's Uribe, number 6, with possession. He gives this one up to Jesus Cruz, who also has 7 goals on the season. The wind has shifted. It's blowing Trinity Baptist way right now, a little bit towards us and towards the goal. So for the first half, Trinity Baptist will get the wind in their backs, and assuming no further shifting, Toccoa will get it in the second. Ralph Richardson gives the ball up to Christopher Dickey at midfield, and Dickey's pass all the way toward the offensive side. Number 12 is Jesus Cruz. Now TBC inside the box, a shot and missed wide to the left. Shot attempt by Nico Valbuena, his second attempt. Trinity has fired off 3 shots, none of them on goal just yet. Just making a little adjustment with the camera to see if we can make the shot a little bit better. Again, have to go with what you have available. And again, we want to keep the electronics out of the direct sunlight so we don't lose the feed. Ball goes out of bounds. Free kick for Toccoa. You may hear that wind hit the microphone at times also. Really nothing we can do about the wind. Free kick for Toccoa. There's the whistle and a big boot into the wind, headed back up Trinity's way by Cruz. Pele-style kick from John McIver. That's Toccoa finding Ralph Richardson inside the circle. Valbuena back to Richardson at midfield. Tried to turn upfield and get off the pass, but got underneath it and sent one out of bounds. Hello to Chloe McLean. Yes, we do know the video is choppy. We're trying to make those adjustments as we get the opportunity. Long pass to the left sideline. Heading upfield is Colton Davis. 11 goals on the season. He shoots and gets underneath and sends it up and over the crossbar. No score. That's the first shot attempt for Toccoa Falls. Colton Davis with 11 goals on the season. Toccoa has scored 16. It's almost 3/4 of them scored by Davis. Push from behind, but no call, and the ball sails out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick for Toccoa. In goal, Noah DeWeese. Big boot, again, into the wind, and he still gets it to the midfield stripe. This ball sent Toccoa's way, but Lambert all alone inside the box picks it up. To the near sideline, Toccoa finds Matute, left side of the box. Defense by Noah Williamson keeps Matute from getting closer. Ball goes out of bounds. It's TBC's throw-in. Heading to the corner will be Toccoa. I thought it was a throw-in, but it is a corner kick. Toccoa will curve it in toward the goal. Instead, he taps it with the pass to Gabriel Guzman. 1 goal, 2 assists on the season. Toccoa gets the pass back outside the box. Guarded pretty well. Pass in front of the goal. Carney sent one toward the goal, but he was called for offsides. Still no score. Battle for the ball at midfield. That battle's won by Jesus Cruz. Now inside the circle, Christopher Dickey with a long pass toward Toccoa, left side of the box. Toccoa controls the pass, has one defender. Tries to dribble his way around and gets tripped up by Kevin Frawley. That is well outside the box. Should be a free kick for Toccoa and the Eagles. Hey, nice pass, Mr. Official. Getting a new ball put into play. Hey, you look like you can nail some PKs. Now Walker Toccoa with the free kick to the left side of the box. TBC attackers in position, so are Toccoa defenders. There's the pass. Looked like Cruz was trying to volley that one in, but mistimed it. Eagles keep possession. The shot attempt off the foot of Guzman is wide to the left. Guzman's first attempt of the afternoon. Trinity Baptist has tried 4 times. And a big boot, and I mean a big one past midfield. Richardson, first one to get to the ball. And this one goes almost out of bounds, but kept in play by Nico Valbuena. And we have ourselves a whistle near midfield, or that might have been on one of the other fields. Carney with the shoot and the score. I heard a whistle, but there's a field right next to the one we're playing on. Ashton Carney with the goal, and Trinity Baptist leads 1-0. For Ashton Carney, his 8th goal of the season, that leads the team. And TBC up to a quick 1-0 lead. These two teams met at Toccoa Falls on September 4th. Trinity Baptist won that game 6-0. Carney scored twice in that game. Nancy Aj and De Saba, Jesus Cruz, Nico Valbuena, and Gabriel Guzman also scored for the TBC Eagles. That's the one win that TBC has in the South region. Trinity Baptist fell to Pensacola 4-0 on September 23rd. Jesus Cruz, left sideline, looking for Matute. Toccoa back outside to Cruz. Cruz dribbles his way into the box. Pass in front of the goal, gets away. Velasquez picks it up, turns and fires. We got under it and sent it up and away. Andres Velasquez, his first attempt. TBC has outshot Toccoa 6-1, and one of those 6 has made it in. At least for now, it appears that we've gotten that streaming settled down for you a little bit. Hopefully it'll stay just that way. Hello, Paris Reagan. Yes, Ashton has been on fire. He scored a lot of goals of late. Hello to Country Andy, checking us out on the live feed as well, cheering on the Toccoa Falls College Screaming Eagles. Cruz gets around a defender, takes the shot, and scores a low line drive. It looked like it hit off DeWeese's hand and bounded up and into the goal. That's Jesus Cruz's 8th of the season, retying Ashton Kearney, and TBC leads 2-0. So 2 goals within a couple of minutes of each other, and Trinity Baptist has a 2-goal lead. Kearney's came in minute 17, and Cruz just connects in minute 19. His first attempt, and it is successful. Richardson comes up from behind, knocks the ball away, and ends up with the steal. Ralph Richardson, one of the defensive specialists for Coach Noom. Coach Ashathorn Ramyanad goes by Noom. Matute tried to get through the defense, but McIver says no way. Back at midfield, headed Toccoa's way. Judah Berry's pass taken away. TBC another opportunity, but the steal by the Toccoa defense. I'm Ray Bureau. Thanks for joining us here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Toccoa Falls is hosting the Men's South Region Tournament. Trinity Baptist will host the Women's Soccer South Region Tournament. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Toccoa's throw-in. Here you get a good look at Jesus Cruz for TBC and Joshua Lang for Toccoa. Joshua Lang has a goal and an assist for the Screaming Eagles. That one goes all the way to the far side. Toccoa on the move, a long shot, bounced up and away by Mason Lambert, the one-handed jump save. Shot taken by John McIver, his first attempt, and Toccoa Falls' second attempt. And I'm going to have to pause for a minute as the wind blew some of our equipment around. A big wind gust just came by. Hopefully we can get everything back into place. And fortunately, nothing came unconnected. And it looks like we're going to be all right. Have ourselves a whistle. And we're going to take a timeout for the first half water break with the score Trinity Baptist 2, Toccoa Falls nothing. Give us a chance to check on the equipment, make sure everything's all right. We'll be right back. Stay with us. We are ready to resume play in the first half with Trinity Baptist leading 2-0. Goals from Ashton Kearney in minute 17 and Jesus Cruz in minute 19. That timeout came perfectly for us. We were able to readjust the equipment. The wind gust knocked a couple things over. Looks Looks like we're all right. Didn't lose connection. That's the best thing right there. With the ball right there is Christopher Dickey. Gives it up to Toccoa. Trinity Baptist keeping it in the backfield, looking for a good opportunity to advance and try to extend this current 2-goal lead. Wind's been pretty calm most of the day, gentle breezes, but that gust came by a few minutes ago. It has really picked up and it's starting to blow a little harder now. Kearney battling with Maloney. And Toccoa's defense wins that battle, but the ball does go out of bounds, and Trinity Baptist will have a corner kick. And the wind has moved our tent a little bit too, so again, some more readjustments coming. Corner kick for TBC. Uribe, the left-footed kicker, overshoots everybody and sends the ball all the way across the field and out of bounds. Toccoa with the throw-in. Jesus Cruz with possession, backs it up to Uribe. Trinity Baptist taking their time, looking for another chance to advance. And we have ourselves a whistle. Offsides called against TBC, so Toccoa will have a free kick. Ball not too far from midfield. Toccoa looking to get on the board and cut the deficit in half. Big boot into the wind, and TBC regains possession. Matute couldn't quite hold on, and Kevin Frawley shot one right over my head. And maybe when I was younger, I might have tried to make the save, but not at my age. Duck underneath. Thank goodness I still have some decent reflexes. That ball went right over my noggin. Noel, where were you? You're the young one. You should be protecting me. Toccoa with the ball at midfield. Sends it up toward the goal. Cruz dribbling towards midfield. Finds Toccoa right on the sideline. Toccoa with a great pass to Matute inside the box. However, Noah Williamson gets in the way and the collision, and it looks like TBC is called for the foul. Like to see the good sportsmanship over there. Toccoa defender checking on Matute, making sure he's all right. Nice job, Nathan Maloney. Again, we always like to see the sportsmanship. And we're going to stop the clock as the trainer comes out onto the field to attend to Hilbis Matute. Let's hear ourselves, and we'll be right back. Stay with us. Substitution for Trinity Baptist. Matuk comes out, and wearing number 18, Josue Flores enters the pitch, and Marcus Oxendine will come in at the next opportunity. Josue Flores, one of our new TBC Eagles. Comes to us from Carson City, Nevada, the freshman. Marcus Oxendine, a senior, been with TBC for quite a few years. He is from the hometown of Jacksonville, Florida, and that's Oxendine heading onto the field now, number 11, heading towards midfield. Meanwhile, a goal kick for Noah DeWeese. Trinity Baptist 2-0. Latter portions of the first half. And DeWeese with the big boot into the wind knocks this one down. A couple of headers by the TBC Eagles, and Toccoa comes away with possession. John McIver has the ball taken away at midfield, but Toccoa holds on to the ball. Again, in case you missed it, Toccoa Falls women's team won the women's matchup against Trinity Baptist 4-1. We did stream that game, and it is still up on the TBC Eagles Sports Network, so you can go back and check that one out again and again. Pass stolen away by McIver. Guzman gets the ball back for TBC. That's Guzman with possession in the circle. A long pass to the left side. Toccoa giving chase. He's guarded well by Joshua Lang in the corner. And Toccoa's pass intended for Flores, a little too strong, but look at Flores hustle and get to the ball first and then keep it in bounds. Josue Flores, number 18 for TBC. That's Aaron Uribe, number 6. Mason Lambert, his first season with Trinity Baptist. He's had a really nice season in goal. Lambert just 9 goals allowed in 507 minutes of work coming into today's play. 37 saves. You want your goalkeeper to make the saves when he has to, but when he leads the country, that means the defense is giving up a lot of shots. That's not the case with this TBC defense. They've done a really nice job. And TBC defeated Florida College 5-2 back on Monday. That ball sent into the box. Davis giving chase, but Uribe gets there first. And now a loose ball into the possession of Lang. There's that defense we just talked about a moment ago, keeping Judah Berry from getting off the shot and then clearing the ball back past midfield. Dickey with the pass to the right sideline. Looking for Valbuena, who receives the pass, but then has the ball knocked away. And the official says Toccoa was the last one to touch it, so that'll go as a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. It'll be Uribe taking the corner for TBC. Gentle tap back into play. Uribe then takes the pass right back and finds Cruz well outside the box. Cruz dribbles toward the top of the semicircle and backs up as the defense wouldn't allow him to get any closer. Trinity backs it all the way up towards midfield. Richardson then sends it back forward. This pass intended for Carney, but well out of his reach, and that one goes out of bounds. It's going to be TBC's ball. That's touched by Toccoa, so it looks like a corner kick coming for TBC. Walker Toccoa will take the kick once again. Oh, it is a throw-in. Little obstructed view down there in the corner. Couldn't tell if the ball went past the end line or the sideline. Carney with the high pop all the way across the box. Trinity keeps it in play. Richardson with the steal to the right side. Valbuena in front of the box looking for Toccoa. And then we have ourselves a blocking foul called against TBC. Collision inside the box. Toccoa will have a free kick. Heading over to the scorer's table, ready to check in for Toccoa Falls. That is Sean Brett. He'll come in at the next opportunity. That'll be a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Pushing foul called against TBC. Brett will take over for Judah Berry when called onto the pitch. Free kick for Toccoa right about midfield. A little bit past the stripe. Lambert in position inside the goal box. All these men on the field, they have the leg to go for it from that far out. This is McIver, gets past one defender, sends the ball inside but headed away by Uribe, and another long pass out of the reach of the receivers and into the hands of Lambert. Coming up on about 13 minutes left to go in the first half, and Trinity Baptist leads 2-0. Hello to Miss Lisa Davis. And Sean, you have a fan saying hello to you on the chat. Miss Lisa Davis. Family member? Mother? Not mother, but family member. Hello, Miss Lisa. Thank you for letting us know you're watching. Sean says hi right back at you. Battle for the ball at midfield. Dickey gets the ball past the stripe and then retains possession of the ball on a long pass, but a little too long. He was trying to hit Flores on the move, but DeWeese able to beat Flores to the ball. We've already seen the leg that DeWeese has. There's another big punt. Again, he's kicking into the wind. It's blowing kind of diagonally left to right and toward the scorer's table. Uribe right there to knock the ball down and get it to a teammate. This is Jesus Cruz getting around one defender, getting the pass off to Valbuena up the right sideline. Valbuena inside, looking for Flores, but defense once again by Toccoa. TBC retains possession. At the right side, has Valbuena right next to him, sends this one toward the goal and out of bounds. Shot attempt by Cruz, misses wide to the left, his second attempt. And now we see Sean Brett heading out there onto the field. And Noah DeWeese ready for the goal kick. So Brett goes in. Judah Berry will come out. About 11 minutes left. As we always say, our time on the screen not official. Back inside the circle, and the ball taken away by Oxendine. Richardson to the right sideline. Oxendine takes the pass, guarded well. That's Brett, who just came onto the pitch, and Oxendine's pass knocked down. And DeWeese will keep this one on the ground and now pick it up. DeWeese back to the front of the box, and another big boot. All the way past midfield, and a whistle with the ball still well up into the air. Pushing foul against TBC, so Toccoa will have a free kick. McIver has his pass taken away. He was trying to get the ball to Lang, and now Toccoa inside the box. Dribbled a little too strongly, takes the shot, knocks it down. Again, I heard a whistle, but it must have been on one of the other fields. Oxendine is robbed of the ball. He was trying to set himself up to take what looked like a left-footed shot. Defense again, very tight for Toccoa. And that one out of bounds, and a throw in for Toccoa Falls. Pass toward the middle of the field. Now dribbling back to this side and looking for Colton Davis, but the ball goes out of bounds. Colton Davis, a junior from Dublin, Georgia, 11 goals on the season. Jair Zavalios now coming in for TBC. He wears number 22. Nico Valbuena gets a nice ovation as he heads over to the sideline. Mason Lambert sets up for the goal kick. Dickey to Zavalios. Back to Dickey. And Trinity Baptist taking its time to get the ball to the offensive side of the field. Looking forward to men's and women's basketball season getting started at the end of the month. Trinity Baptist will play a home opener. Both teams will play Beacon College on Saturday, October 28th. And the pass gets away from Flores, but Carney is there. Instead of the shot, he found Oxendine. Oxendine shoots, but it hits off a Toccoa defender. Dickey makes his way up front, and the pass to the right side of the box. Oxendine tries to cross it, hits off of Toccoa, and goes out of bounds. That's going to be a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Iwakar Toccoa takes the kick for TBC. Pass to Gabriel Guzman outside the box. Guzman between two defenders looking for Toccoa again. And we have ourselves a whistle offsides called against Toccoa. So free kick for Toccoa Falls. Big boot towards midfield. Headed by McIver past the stripe, but Trinity Baptist again with the steal. TBC has had far better ball control throughout this first half. Zavalios giving chase at the left side of the box with a really nice sliding tackle. Again, Toccoa's defense keeping TBC from getting off a shot at a potential third goal. Making that last play was Nathan Maloney. Arnie has the ball stripped away. Cleared out of bounds. It is a TBC throw-in with about 6:20 remaining in the half. Richardson will throw it back into play. Richardson backs this one up to Guzman. Carney to the outside. Richardson sends one toward Toccoa. Tried to head it in, but got a little bit underneath it and put it over the crossbar. Toccoa with the attempt, but he misses a little bit high. Trinity Baptist has taken 13 shots. 2 of them have been successful. Total of 8 on goal. Toccoa Falls, 2 shots with 1 of them on goal, and each keeper has 1 save. Richardson with possession at the far sideline. Ball knocked down by Frawley. Now a loose ball goes right to Noah DeWeese, who comes out of the goal box to pick it up. DeWeese rolls this one back into play. Oxendine went for the pick. Samuel O'Tara with the throw-in for Toccoa. Not sure if it's Tarar or Tarar. T-A-R-R-E-R. Tarar. Either way, he made a nice defensive play a moment ago. Free kick for TBC. Dickey comes up from the backfield to take the kick. Gentle tap to Richardson, right back to Dickey. Ball popped up into the air. Toccoa comes away with possession. It's off Terrer's foot, and McIver keeps it in play. Ayos back behind the midfield stripe to Richardson. And Richardson's pass to Oxendine, who's offsides, so a free kick for Toccoa. Toccoa wastes no time getting the ball back into play. Long pass intended for Lang. Lambert comes out of the box and boots it back towards midfield. To the far sideline, Christopher Dickey with possession. Right at midfield and a long pass. And this one is going to go to DeWeese. Official on the far sideline was about to call offsides, but since DeWeese picked it up, no call made. Flores knew he was too far. He was looking over to see if the official had noticed. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. Our clock a little bit behind, but Trinity Baptist leads 2-0 as we go into the intermission. Ashton Carney scored the first goal in minute 17. Jesus Cruz 2 minutes later. 2-0 Trinity Baptist as we head into the intermission. You're watching TBC Eagles men's soccer on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Back for the second half in 15 minutes. Second half is now ready to begin, and we want to say hello to former Eagles head coach Mr. Dan Robertson, who's joining us on the live feed. And hopefully, Dan, you're enjoying the score you see up there. 2-0 Trinity Baptist, with goals coming from Ashton Kearney in minute 17 and Jesus Cruz in minute 19. Teams have now switched sides. TBC now going left to right. Trinity Baptist College wearing the home whites with the blue shorts. Toccoa Falls going from the right to the left, wearing the navy blues with the gold trim and the numbers. The women's game went to Toccoa Falls, and now the men for TBC are trying to even up the doubleheader as they get inside the box. Didn't get much on the shot, and that one is cleared out of bounds. Toccoa got inside the box, but by the time he was able to fire it off, that tough defense for Toccoa Falls made it very difficult. Toccoa got off the shot, but missed wide. Very quick attempt by Trinity Baptist. Actually, that did not go down as a shot for Toccoa, so I will put my eraser to work. Oh, and now the shot goes on the board. So put the pencil lead back to work. 14 total shots for TBC, 8 of them on goal, 1 save for Mason Lambert. For Toccoa Falls, 2 shots, 1 of those on goal, and Noah DeWeese has 1 save for Toccoa Falls. Trinity Baptist took 7 corner kicks in the first half to Toccoa's 1. No red cards, no yellow cards. Kearney shoots from the top of the box, and a nice diving play by Noah DeWeese, his second save of the afternoon. Ashton Kearney's second attempt and second on goal. The first one went in. Big boot by DeWeese back towards midfield. Trinity is now going more with the wind. That's blowing at about 7 miles per hour, but gusting much more than that. You may have seen just before the second half began, the wind knocked down our camera. And Katie made a really nice catch, and she also saved somebody else's camera on a very high tower earlier today. So good hands, Katie. Alf Richardson right in front of the camera. He wears number 5. That's him with the ball. Nowhere to pass the ball except backwards, and Cruz sends this one across the field. That goes off the foot of Flores, but he maintains control and gets it up to Aaron Uribe. Hello, Marjorie S., watching us from Connecticut. Thanks for letting us know. Hope you're enjoying the ball game this afternoon. Toccoa to the left side of the box. Sends it in, looking for Kearney, but another defender pops this one up and out of the way. I saw that correctly. That was Andrew Klassen made the defensive play a moment ago. Trinity Baptist had far better ball control in the first half, and so far in these first few minutes of the second, that one sails out of bounds. That's going to be a corner kick for TBC. Toccoa will take the corner kick when it's on that side of the field. Aaron Uribe, a left-footed kicker, will do it on the other side. That way each one can curve the ball in toward the goal. Toccoa lets the attackers get into position. The pass in front of the goal, but again, overshoots everybody. Oxendine can't quite catch up to the ball, and the ball rolls out of bounds. Throw in for Toccoa Falls. Trinity Baptist trying to sweep the regular season series between these two teams. Toccoa Falls is hosting the Men's South Region Soccer Tournament. Trinity Baptist will host the Women's South Region Soccer Tournament. A shot from Flores off the left post. Struck it really well, pulled it just a bit too much. His first attempt of the afternoon. Uribe with the sliding tackle and the steal. Pass towards Zavallos, though a little too strong, and a collision with Noah Williamson, and that draws a whistle. Looks like that's going against Zevallos, so a free kick for Toccoa Falls. Again, there are whistles at the other fields of play as well. And as I looked up, one of the youth players just scored a goal. That might have been the whistle I heard a moment ago. That one was right here on our field, right near the table. Free kick for TBC. And Gabriel Guzman coming up from the backfield, gives it up to Dickey, and Dickey taps it right back into play. Richardson's pass misses the mark, looking for Marcus Oxendine. So he missed the Marcus. Back towards midfield, ball controlled by Colton Davis. And now headed our way. Let's see if I can get that one. No, I missed. A lot better than the ball that came right at my noggin in the first half, though. Just out of my reach. If you're going to send one my way, make it like that right there. Toccoa couldn't quite catch up to the ball, so the ball rolls out of bounds and a throw in for TFC. Collision draws the whistle. That's going against Toccoa, and will be a free kick for Toccoa. Past midfield, Toccoa Falls has the free kick. John McIver waits for the signal to put the ball back into play. Into the air. Flores beats one defender, crosses midfield in a hurry. Has Carney, but the pass hits the back of a Toccoa defender. Carney, though, gets the ball, had his jersey grabbed, but no call. And Cruz shoots, and it hits off of a John McIver. Carney looking for a whistle that he's not going to get. Ball hit McIver and sent out of bounds. That goes as a team save for Toccoa Falls. Cruz with his third attempt of the afternoon. Quick corner kick off Oxendine and sent back towards midfield at the near sideline. Davis racing with Richardson. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be TBC's throw in. TBC up the left sideline. Ball hits off Toccoa. Stays in play, back at midfield. Dickey sends this one towards Carney, but out of reach of the intended recipient. And this one goes out of bounds. That'll be a throw in. TBC. 2-0, Trinity Baptist leads. Just shy of 9 minutes into the second half. Toccoa cross pass towards Carney. The header attempt wide to the left. Ashton Carney's third attempt of the afternoon. First one not on goal. And we saw DeWeese kicking into the wind in the first half. And he still gets a big boot back towards midfield. Lambert comes out of the box, boots it back towards midfield. Cruz looks for Oxendine on the right sideline. Oxendine to Zevallos. And that one tapped out of bounds. Andrew Clausen gets there first. Used his body to block Zevallos from getting to the ball. Nice defensive play, both mentally and physically. Back towards midfield, right on the stripe. To the far sideline to Toccoa. All knocked away. Toccoa with possession. Gets through two defenders, but not a third one, and the ball rolls out of bounds. Dickey guarded heavily. Backs it up toward the stripe. Uribe all alone behind the circle. And again, Trinity Baptist will slow things down and try to set up a good opportunity to advance into scoring position. Dickey with the pass, looking for Flores. Loose ball, top of the box. Carney inside the box, shoots, and another block by a Toccoa defender. And again, it is Andrew Clausen. Carney took the shot, looking for his second of the day. Clausen got his body between kicker and the ball. Andrew Clausen, a sophomore from Conakry, Guinea. Played soccer at Dakar Academy. 6 feet tall, and he used every bit of it to block that shot from Carney. This one hits the flag post in the corner. Let's see how the official rules that one. That past the end line or the sideline. Andres Velasquez ready to check back in for Trinity Baptist. That's ruled end line, so a goal kick for Noah DeWeese. DeWeese, another big boot off the header from Richardson. Cruz looking for Carney. Perfect pass, great control, and Carney tripped up from behind and no call. And now we have a whistle that should allow the substitution to occur. Velasquez in, Jair Zavalios out. And Trinity Baptist will have a throw-in deep inside their offensive side of the field. Well, Coach Jones, this one going a little better for us. 2-0 Trinity Baptist. That's Carney, guarded well at the corner of the box. Gets the pass outside to Richardson, following the end line, and knocked out of bounds. There's not much room between the end line and the chain link fence, and near the right corner, there's a concrete wall that you might be able to see in your shot right now, and looks like you do. There's not a whole lot of room. When those guys are going full speed, they have to be very careful. Walked by there a little while before the women's game just to see how much room we'd have, and again, there's not much at all. DeWeese with the punch save on the corner kick. Uribe doing the corner, and now we have ourselves a whistle. Official is talking with goalkeeper Noah DeWeese. Everything seems to be okay. And DeWeese just wanted another ball to use, and he's going to have free kick. Another good punt back towards midfield. Velasquez with the steal. In a bunch, but he gets the pass inside the box. However, looking for Oxendine, but out of Oxendine's reach, and DeWeese pounces on top of it. And DeWeese with another punt back towards midfield. TBC near midfield, advances to the offensive side. Toccoa up the left sideline. Has options all over the field. He decides to back it up to Uribe. Cruz is able to avoid one defender. And a shot attempt into the hands of DeWeese. That looked like it was Gabriel Guzman taking the shot. It is on goal, and the save for DeWeese. For Noah DeWeese, his third save. Lambert has one. Free kick for Toccoa just past midfield. Toccoa Falls will be home against Carolina Christian College on Wednesday, October 18th. Then the Screaming Eagles will play at Campbellsville University Harrodsburg. Home against Johnson University of Florida on the 23rd. The Campbellsville game on Saturday the 21st. And the end of the regular season for Toccoa Falls as Lambert able to beat an attacker to the ball. And now a Toccoa man down, but not for long. He's already sitting up and back onto his feet. Regular season finale for Toccoa Falls at home against Fisk College on Wednesday, October 25th. Trinity Baptist has a few home games left. Homecoming Saturday, October 21st against NAIA New College of Florida. That game begins at 1:30. The women play Andrew College at 11 a.m. That is homecoming Saturday. Trinity Baptist then home against Johnson University of Florida at 4 p.m. on Thursday, October 26th, and end the season against NAIA Columbia College, 4 p.m. on Saturday, October 28th. And this is our first home game of the season. We had two canceled on us a couple of weeks ago. And we're not even really at the home field. We're actually in St. Augustine. But considered a home game for TBC. This is Gabriel Guzman approaching midfield. And again, TBC backs it up to set up another opportunity to advance. Toccoa just past the circle. Finds Jose Cruz, but Cruz is guarded well. That's Judah Berry getting on top of him and then getting called for the trip. Dickey and Uribe right there. Looks like it's just going to be a gentle tap towards Aaron Uribe. Uribe going long range and missing wide to the left. First attempt of the afternoon for Aaron Uribe. Davis family watching from Taylor's, South Carolina, cheering on Toccoa and Sean Brett. Toccoa needs to get on the board first and then have a chance to tie the score. 2-0, both goals coming in the first half. Toccoa guarded well by John McIver. Toccoa able to maintain possession, and then McIver steals the ball away. It stays inbounds, and a long pass toward Colton Davis. However, we have ourselves a whistle in the backfield. Colton Davis not happy with the call. He said he was still in the backfield when the pass was made, so he shouldn't have been called for offsides. Official says he was just past the stripe. Richardson on the right side, his pass deflected away and then knocked out of bounds. Hustling back to clear it out, Nathan Maloney. Free kick was called. I didn't see what the call was for. This one is headed up and out of bounds. Off Guzman, so Toccoa with the throw in as the wind starts to pick up a little bit more. It's had slight breezes most of the afternoon, but just before halftime, the wind here has started to pick up and gust pretty well. Out of bounds, Richardson will throw it back into play. Getting close to the halfway mark here in the second half with the TBC Eagles leading 2-0. All the way up the left sideline. And knocked out of bounds. Defensive play from Joshua Lang. Cross pass all the way across to Richardson. Outside the box. Looks like he was trying to pass it to Oxendine, but misdirected and got it toward the goalkeeper instead. And Deweese punts it right back to midfield. He's been doing that all afternoon. He doesn't care which way the wind is blowing either. Toccoa at midfield. Hilby's Matute ready to enter the pitch for TBC. Richardson gets around his defender, gets the pass, again looking for Oxendine, but out of reach. Back towards midfield and headed the Toccoa way. Gabriel Guzman giving chase. He has Sean Brett coming up from behind. Able to get it back to Lambert, who has to keep it on the ground because of a pass to him. That's the rule. Not allowed to pick it up when the ball's passed to him. Trinity, though, gets it back to midfield very quickly. Toccoa passes the stripe, looking for Carney. And Carney gets around one man, shoots from long range, and hits Clausen in the back once again. And we have two men tangling up just outside the semicircle. We'll see which way the call goes. Officials talking to the Toccoa defender. So it looks like it's going to be a free kick for TBC. Judah Berry getting called for the grab. We'll see which Eagle takes the kick. Cruz, Uribe, and Dickey are there. Toccoa will set up a four-man wall. They just have to be 10 yards away. Substitution for Trinity Baptist. Nico Valbuena heads onto the pitch. Richardson heads off. Just waiting for the whistle, and we'll have the free kick. Meanwhile, the clock continues to run with TBC leading 2-0. There's the whistle. Cruz goes for it and misses up high. Just over the crossbar. Jose Cruz, his fourth attempt, and that brings us to the second half water break. And so the clock will stop with about 21 and a half minutes remaining and Trinity Baptist leading 2-0. We'll be back in just a minute. Clock reset during the water break, so 19 minutes remaining. Trinity Baptist leads 2-0. And when we resume, Toccoa will have a goal kick. The free kick from Jesus Cruz sailed just over the crossbar. Goal number 1 from Ashton Carney, minute 17. Goal number 2 from Jesus Cruz, minute 19. Both TBC Eagles now with 8 goals on the season. And Deweese just waits for the signal. There it is, and a goal kick will get us back underway. Deweese trying to set his offense into position, and a goal kick. Headed back Trinity's way by Cruz. Dickey, his pass looking for Matute, a little bit off the mark. And we have ourselves a whistle, a blocking foul called against Matute, and Toccoa gets a free kick. Shot total is up to date. Trinity Baptist with 22. Toccoa has taken just 2 shots. Again, Trinity Baptist has had far better ball possession on their offensive side of the field. Each goalkeeper has done the job when necessary. Deweese has 3 saves of 13 shots on goal. Lambert has 1 save of 1 shot on goal. Matute inside the box. To the left side, looking for Carney. The header is a little bit wide to the right. Oxendine was trying to get the rebound shot in, but couldn't get there in time. Opportunity for Carney, but again, a little wide. His 5th attempt. Last touched by Toccoa, so a corner kick. Uribe, the left-footed kicker. Defensive play by Toccoa Falls. Sends that one over the concrete wall. Another corner kick for Aaron Uribe and TBC. Uribe with the kick, and that one overshoots everybody and curves past the end line out of bounds for a goal kick. Toccoa Falls trying to get on the board first. Cut the deficit in half. And then they would have a chance to tie it up. Whistle with the collision at midfield. This one is going against Trinity, and Toccoa will have another free kick. Coming up from the backfield is Nathan Maloney. He'll take the kick right inside the circle. Maloney lets his teammates get into position. A big boot down towards Lambert. The header is up and in. Lambert had come out of the goal box. That opened the door, and Toccoa Falls, I believe that's Colton Davis, if I'm seeing that correctly. And if so, that is his 12th of the season, and that is correct. Colton Davis, the header, the assist from Nathan Maloney, the free kick from about a yard past the midfield stripe, and Toccoa has cut the deficit to 2-1. That was the first attempt of the afternoon from Colton Davis, but it was successful. So now Toccoa, an opportunity to potentially tie the score. Uribe outside to Thapa. He crosses the stripe. And Toccoa, with some momentum after the goal, comes away with possession. Oxendine got his body in front of the pass, knocked it down. Toccoa, though, regains control. Judah Berry right in front of us. Gets around Cruz, but Cruz right on top of him once again. The pass towards Davis is out of bounds. TBC with the throw in. Approximately 15 minutes remaining, and Toccoa has just cut it to a 1-goal lead. Uribe to the far side where Toccoa is waiting. One man coming up from behind. Toccoa finds Velasquez. He hits Matute, and Matute looking for Oxendine to the right side of the box. Oxendine keeps the ball in bounds, has a man on. Able to hit Cruz near the corner of the box. 1-on-2, and the ball stolen away. Judah Berry with the steal. He hits Davis up the left sideline. Davis trying to get in and a chance to tie the score. Collision, the ball rolls out of bounds, and Gabriel Guzman is down. And Guzman still down, now getting some attention from his teammates. Guzman getting up slowly, but he is getting up. It's a corner kick for Toccoa Falls. And an opportunity to tie the score. And here comes the corner kick. Right in front of the goal, Lambert outleaps everybody and pulls it in. Mason Lambert came out of the goal box, made the catch, and now we have a stop in play, and the official is calling a Toccoa player back down near the goal. Noah Williamson is having a conversation with the center official. What a nice play by Mason Lambert. And Williamson is charged with a yellow card. About 13 minutes remain. Trinity Baptist 2, Toccoa Falls 1. And Toccoa on the offensive side of the field, but the ball rolls out of bounds, and TBC will have a throw in. Michael Guthrie waiting to check in for Toccoa Falls. Guthrie with 1 goal, 2 assists on the season. This is Nico Valbuena crossing midfield, looking for Carney, but the pass knocked away. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a TBC throw-in. Toccoa's defense very, very tight, especially in this second half. Trinity Baptist has gotten off some shots, but it's been difficult with Toccoa's back there. Their defenders have used their body to block a number of shots, especially in this second half. Trinity has taken 23. Toccoa has taken just 3, but it's 2-1 the score. Carney taps that ball up and over the head of his defender. A collision, but Carney's able to regain possession outside the box, and a whistle. And that's going to be a TBC kick. And we're going to redo it. Official not quite ready yet. Oxendine is going to take the kick. Oxendine with the pass to the other side of the goal, and a header attempt right into the hands of DeWeese. Ashton Carney playing very aggressive soccer with the header attempt, his 8th attempt of the day. Save for DeWeese. Noah DeWeese with his 4th save just a moment ago. Getting close to about 10 minutes remaining. TBC passes midfield. Cruz looking for Matute. But again, Toccoa wins the race to the ball. Tap toward the far corner. Matute able to send this ball inside towards Oxendine, but a little bit off the mark. TBC still with possession. Cruz gets around a defender, and a Toccoa defender man is still down. Cruz outside to Carney to the right side of the box. That is Kevin Frawley, who got up very slowly. He is limping, but doesn't want to come out. Valbuena looking like he was trying to pass it to Oxendine, but hit it a little too sharply. Frawley still walking very gingerly. Looks like he's going to shake that off, and he's going to be all right. Valbuena crosses midfield. Pass to Oxendine to the right sideline. Looking for Valbuena outside the box. He shoots, and this ball's knocked away. Another Toccoa defending play. Guzman with the steal. Oxendine outside again to Valbuena to the right side of the box. Cross pass looking for Carney. Ball down in front of the goal, but DeWeese pounces on top of it, keeping it away from Ashton Carney. Save number 5 for Noah DeWeese. Collision, both men go down, and we'll see who gets the call. He called against Toccoa. Trinity Baptist will have a free kick. Toccoa's defense done a phenomenal job in this second half. DeWeese has been pretty sharp himself. Diving save and then pouncing on that ball before it rolled past the goal line. Ilbis Matute gives the ball up to Toccoa. Toccoa going through the defense to the semicircle. He shoots and misses wide to the right. Ball stayed in bounds. Picked up by DeWeese. DeWeese will roll this one back into play. Toccoa has about 7.5 minutes to try to tie up the score. Toccoa has had far better ball control in the past several minutes. Trinity Baptist has had the better possession throughout most of the game until just a few minutes ago. The header goal from Davis in minute 75. There's Toccoa charging for the ball, but DeWeese beats him to it, and Toccoa down past the end line. Trinity's goals came in minutes 17 and 19. Toccoa still down, and another TBC Eagle heading to the table. Daniel Navas ready to check in. Cruz with the shot, but it goes right at DeWeese, who didn't try to do too much. He just knocked it down right in front of him. Did the play he should have made. That is save number 6. Jesus Cruz with the shot on goal. And TBC being very aggressive, starting to get better ball control once again. Velasquez could not get to the ball first. It is cleared out of bounds by Nathan Maloney. Here come both Navas for TBC and Guthrie for Toccoa Falls. John Brett comes out for Toccoa. Ashton Carney comes out for TBC. Throw in for Trinity Baptist. Under 6 minutes to go. Velasquez outside to Toccoa. Pass in front of the goal. Header attempt. Navas misdirected that one, and it goes out of bounds. Throw in for Toccoa, deep on their defensive side of the field. This is Navas again firing, but he got well underneath it and got it up and over the net on top of the chain link fence. Second attempt for Daniel Navas. He's been on the field just a couple of minutes. Under 5 minutes to go. Don't rest on this lead because Toccoa can get the ball up the field in a hurry, especially with the big boot from Noah DeWeese. Trinity keeps it on their side of the field, and it goes out of bounds. Trinity will have a throw in. Throws it into Oxendine near the corner. And a tap, ball headed back to Cruz, who keeps it in play. Cruz looking for Toccoa, and we have ourselves a whistle. Toccoa called for the block. Free kick for Toccoa. Under 4 minutes to go. DeWeese, a big kick past midfield. Oxendine uses his body to control the ball. One man coming up from behind. Guthrie forced Oxendine to dish out the ball. Dickey back in the circle. Aaron Uribe takes the pass. Sends this one up the left sideline to Toccoa. Toccoa slows it down, looking for a chance to advance. Dribbles around a defender. And he's upended outside the box. Toccoa goes down, and he's still on the ground. We're going to have a stop in play. A yellow card has come out. That's going to be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. And Toccoa's still down, so we're going to pause here while Toccoa gets the attention he needs, and we'll be right back. Stay with us. The yellow card was called against Noah Williamson, and that is his second of the game. That means he has to sit out the rest of the way. Meanwhile, Toccoa back on his feet, but he's going to trot off to the sideline. TBC has a free direct kick from just outside the box, and I mean just barely outside. It'll be Nico Valbuena appearing to take the kick. That's not always necessarily the case. There's the whistle. Valbuena shoots toward the goal, and it hits off a defender. All still in play. Cruz with the shot, and he pulled it wide to the right. Jesus Cruz trying to extend the lead, but got a little bit out in front and pulled it. Thank you to Mr. Country Andy. We appreciate the compliment and appreciate you watching in the first place. If you guys aren't watching, there's no reason for us to do this. For Toccoa, if we have the time right, about 2.5 to go. Trinity trying to keep the ball on the right side of the field. From your vantage point, but Toccoa throws it up to their offensive side. And we have ourselves a whistle. Well, apparently our time was off, and that's going to do it And Trinity Baptist College hangs on for the 2-1 win. So the TBC Eagles now 5-3 overall on the season, 2-1 in South Region play. Toccoa Falls 3-9-1 and 0-5 within the South Region. Goals scored by Ashton Carney in minute 17, Jesus Cruz in minute 19, and then the defense took over for Toccoa and shut them down the rest of the way. Colton Davis got the header in minute 75 for Toccoa Falls. So once again, the final score, Trinity Baptist 2, Toccoa Falls 1. The women's game went to Toccoa Falls 4-1. So a split of the women's men's doubleheader here on the south side of St. Augustine. One more time, we want to thank all involved at Gamble Rogers Soccer Complex for letting us use their facilities. We also thank Alessandra Enriquez and her terrific TBC game day crew. The athletic director is Mr. John D. Jones, head coach Ashathorn Noom Ramyanand. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from St. Augustine and Trinity Baptist.